Welcome to Listen to Player 2's video game review show. My name is Jojo and I'm your player one.
My name is Jeff and I am your player one.
My name is Kim and I'm your player one.
This is a glorious day, friends, because it is 2 days after what is today? Is today a holiday? I started talking not knowing where it was going to end.
No,
the holiday was 2 days ago.
I actually thought that the holiday was always on the 31st, and so I assumed that last Monday was the 31st, and then Mike had to correct me.
It's weird that a holiday's on the 30th. The 31st, it should always be on the first day.
It's on a Monday.
It's weird.
Here's some things that are happening today, and I think we can all take part in them. First of all, it is National Autonomous Vehicle Day, May 31st.
So Transformers? Is Transformers Day?
More than meets the eye.
Yeah, it's Transformers Day. It's National Macaroon Day.
Oh, fuck. I wish I had known that.
That's a hard day to just find I mean, I don't know. I'm sure in some places like Paris, France, you could just find a macaroon.
So let's put this to bed right now. Mm-hmm. Macaron is the little hamburger cookie. Macaroon is the big coconut boy.
Oh,
yeah.
those are easy to find. I can go to Safeway and get those.
But you can find macarons at any TJ Maxx.
At any TJ Maxx.
Any TJ Maxx right now, there's a macaron.
I believe you because I really don't have the wherewithal to check against that.
No, it's true. It's true. They're in the food section with the olives and the fancy pasta. There's just a pack of macarons. It's like a 5-pack, and they're usually like almond flavored or strawberry flavored, and they're on sale right now.
It's weird. It's weird that TJ Maxx, the store that I go to trip on things, has some fancy food. TJ Maxx is sort of like the white trash cousin of World Market.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I'm here for it, you know?
It is what you think upon Grows Day.
Oh, that's too much thought.
What you think upon Grows Day celebrates Norman Vincent Peale, who wrote The Power of Positive Thinking.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Oh.
With the idea that what you think about grows. As in, like, if you think about something positive and have a positive attitude.
My wiener.
See, this is...
Sorry, friend. Yeah, this is the thinking man's The Secret.
My Bitcoin is going to be thinking on it.
Now, here's a good one. It's World Parrot Day.
Ooh.
I like when you say World Parrot Day. I know it's supposed to be probably about parrots in general, but I like that. I like to imagine there's just what's known as a world parrot, which is some sort of like enormous like parrot, like that is some sort of godlike deity.
I approached the two of you wearing chainmail, and I have a massive cuttlebone shaped sword, and I said, my friends, today is the day.
We're going to take down the world parrot.
Kill the world parrot and free our planet from its tyranny.
That's the Elden Ring DLC, is taking down the world parrot. I heard the world is just a seed in the world parrot's beak, and it could crash down and crunch us at any time. I don't know why the world parrot has a following, which is purely
very twangy.
Southern.
This hardened warrior of the wasteland needed to get a little bit more dip, I think. It's World Otter Day.
Oh.
But actually, World Otter Day stole it from World Parrot Day.
Okay.
Which would win in a fight, otters or parrot? Like one of moderate size each.
Beast of the sea and land versus a beast of the air.
Air can just fly away, right?
Yeah, but then it's a coward.
So you still win.
Let me say this about air. Always above sea and earth.
Yeah.
Parrot always coming from above.
Yeah, if we're playing rock, paper, scissors rules, parrot wins.
Parrot wins.
Beats otter. Rock, paper, scissors rules.
Yeah, it's rock, parrot, otter. Rock hits the parrot.
Rock beats,
obviously, parrot kills the otter. Otter bites the rock.
Yeah, duh. Oh, let's say oyster parrot otter, because you could throw the oyster shell at the parrot. The otter is obviously going to crack the oyster open. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry I interrupted.
I think the last one I would say, and this is something that I think we can actualize in our show. It is National Speak and Complete Sentences Day.
Someone who's really like they're correcting you on your grammar on Twitter posts and stuff, like they made that day up. Like,
well, here is a article from Giftypedia.
What? What's Giftypedia?
It's a guide to great gift giving.
Oh, good. I actually need that. Go on.
It ranks 2 out of 5 on the giftiness threshold, as in how much sense does it make to give a gift on this day? 2 out of 5, which I actually think is a little generous.
I mean, you get like a dictionary or like something with words in it, a book perhaps.
So this is how it starts. Yes. Speak and Complete Sentences Day is a day set aside to recognize and practice in the increasingly lost art of speaking and writing properly.
Just because I don't speak good doesn't mean that I don't deserve a day.
I don't know who wrote this, but their choice of words was very specific. As slang and formalism and texting lingo continue their assault on proper language.
Whoa.
Let's occupy words.
If you thought January 6th was bad, wait till you hear about what's happening to words.
Wait till the winky emoji.
This holiday reminds us to enjoy the satisfaction of good language skills. The origins of this holiday are a mystery. It means it's probably 4chan fucking with us. We have been able to find references to it as early as 2004.
It does somehow still, as you assumed, have links to white supremacy as well.
We at Giftypedia made a cursory Google search as we wrote this, and according to metadata, 2004 is the oldest image. No one's going to fact check this. Who cares? Except for listentoplayertwo. But also, this is a video game review show. And on this show, did you like that pivot, by the way?
Oh, yeah. It's seamless.
On this show, we are gamers in our bones. Kim has gamer injuries. That's how much of a gamer Kim is. She doesn't play games, but she hurt herself as a gamer. What?
Yeah, I did. I have a video game injury in my thumb.
My Minecraft
I have
thumb.
Minecraft thumb.
I got mine thumb.
I've got God of War hernia.
Chrono trigger finger.
Oh, baby, that's a good name for this episode. Anyway, on this show, we look at reviews of popular trending games to decide if they are worth playing. That is our core competency, and that is what we are good at. Given the hour and the day is when we're recording this, you would think that we're going to be talking about The Lord of the Rings, Gollum.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
No, we're not talking about that because, and this is the thing that I think is important, Gollum and Tears of the Kingdom are very similar in that you knew right away if you were playing this. There was not like a debate for you.
Really, once I set eyes on a screenshot of Gollum and he had hair, I
Why
was
does
like,
he have so much hair? Like he should have like
We
one.
can't.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Listen.
Fine.
It's just mile upon mile of broken hearts in the reviews. Everyone's mad. So we're not looking at Gollum. You can go to some other gaming podcast watching them take the piss. We are going to be doing something to uplift and raise spirits because today we're going to be looking at Friends versus Friends.
Oh, I saw this on Steam, but I didn't know what it was.
Friends versus Friends.
Is it verse or verses?
It's
versus. He's saying.
Yeah, it's Friends versus Friends. Are you celebrating the holiday or was that a real question?
I guess I'm celebrating
Yeah.
it because somebody can't speak good.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Why don't you go say what is it? Porcupine versus wait. What's the other word
Or
that you say? Stupid?
psychonauts, or,
Psychonauts.
you know. Yeah, why don't you go get another English PhD,
I'll
you stupid
throw
moron.
you down a well with baby Jessica. Friends versus Friends. It is an online PvP shooter. And I'm just going to read from the Steam description that combines combat and deck building. You choose a character, customize the card-based loadout, and get ready for the fights of your life. This is the game Neon White, if it had a multiplayer element, or it is Hearthstone with guns.
It looks super cute.
It's very cute. It has a fun sort of anime art style. It is, as it describes, fast-paced, card-based combat. It is produced by Brainwash Gang. That's the developer, and published by Raw Fury. It came out yesterday. It is available upon Steam for sure. And at the time of this writing, I don't think it is available on any other console. This gives the vibe of something that requires like mouse and keyboard.
It's a game that you have to be a certain age to play.
Because everyone in that is an anthropomorphic animal.
They've got blood effects.
Well, there's also like a lot of intense violence, but it's also because the boner.
Yeah, this is I'm going to make a new OC. It's going to fit into the world of Friends versus Friends, and it's going to have sex with all these characters.
And that's a big part of it. It currently enjoys a very positive review.
I don't believe it.
950 reviews, very positive. Metacritic actually is not graded it yet, which is fascinating. Came out yesterday. Sleeping on it.
They're busy with Gollum right now, man. Give them a break.
You know what? That's right. They haven't emotionally recovered from the amazing adventure that is Gollum.
They've been laying in bed for 22 straight hours.
There have to be reviewers who are like, gaming's dead, and Gollum is the coffin, And then there's us over here like, man, Friends versus Friends looks like a pretty fucking video game
Looks
if I've
like
ever
a
seen
fun
one.
game. Oh, and you can collect cards?
It looks kind of like the art style's kind of like a Borderlands-ish.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's got a very Borderlands-ish style if there were animals in it.
If Borderlands, furries, and Jet Set Radio were a game,
we're in bed, like you didn't even have to participate. You just got to watch how hot that was.
If all those games and me formed a polycule, it would be this game.
It is available at the price of $10.99, and right now, as a method of doing early adoption for players, you can get it at a 40% discount of $6. There is no monetization at present in the game.
Ooh.
So someone of these reviews is going to think $6 is too much for a video game, and I will fight that person.
Yeah.
The big three for this are, in terms of the review tone, just so we can get to
the genre of review.
Yeah. First one, I'm not a furry or I am a furry. Either way, this game's hot.
Yeah.
That's one. Two, this is fucking cool. This is a cool, fun game. Three, because it's a card game, if someone's better than you, they are way better than you.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Nothing. The only necessarily bad ones are I am not good at this, and it is because it is a card game.
Yeah, and you know what's wild is, as a shooter game, that's a fake complaint. As a card game, that's a real complaint.
Yeah.
But you know what? Don't take my word for it. Take their word for it through Jeff. Jeff, please.
Give us a review, man.
Lead us to the holy land of reviews.
Gotcha.
For Friends vs. Friends, my new kink.
So
I came. What did I say?
Okay, don't act like it's your new kink.
Yeah, it's the same kink you've always had.
They sent me the picture of Mineru in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And I said, oh, man, I know what I would do to that one. And then Kim was like, don't tell me about you fucking a goat. And I said, you mean fucking the goatee, game of the year.
Yep. Oh, here's the thing also is I showed Danielle King Rauru. She was like, meh. I showed Danielle Mineru. She was on board.
Yeah.
And that's not Danielle's usual vibe when it comes to fucking humanoid animal creature things.
Hey, listen. Everyone says they won't humanoid animal creatures until they see a feminine one. They're like, all right, I get it.
Yep, I'm into it.
Those weird round like bird breasts.
My problem was Jessica Rabbit wasn't a rabbit. Jeff, how about we do some reviews?
All right, some reviews. First one. Here's the thing about these. I see, doing a scan. A lot of these are like, I can see the vibe. I'm just going to start off with the first one, which I feel is going to be the vibe for most of these. It's from Steam user Kout, K-O-U-T as in Tom, U. It doesn't say T as in Tom. That's just me throwing it in there.
Gotta make that clear because it's National Speaking Complete Sentences Day.
Yeah, I don't think that actually has anything to do with what I just said, but sure.
Well,
agree to disagree.
No, I won't. I refuse.
Do it.
I will. Shit.
Agree to disagree.
If I disagree. If you did.
Agree that you disagree.
This is the new hit game show from NBC.
Agree to disagree.
Where you just get bullied until you agree.
To disagree. But you're agreeing to not agree.
Yeah, you have to agree to that. Even your silence is an agreement. Anyways.
No, I opt out.
I guess you'd be disagreeing with the concept of what we're trying to do then.
We agree with you.
Yeah. Steam user Kout. With over 85 hours played from the beta, this is a must-buy game. It's really fun and really cheap for a game that has overwhelming support from the community, fun characters, great deck building with multiple ways to play, and zero play-to-win stuff that the devs confirmed about. The devs are very active and play the game as well to interact with their community. If you have any spare money lying around, this is a must-get game with lots of potential. Like, I feel like this is maybe a 52-year-old person who's just like, if you have any spare change just lying around, put that in your computer box and maybe get this game.
If you have any Bitcoin just kind of like leaking out of whatever you're holding it in, use it to get a copy of Friends vs. Friends. It's only $6 worth of Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin is that?
I could probably scrounge around in the apartment and find $6 of change. Now, getting that $6 into my Steam account from the physical meat space, that's the challenge.
I don't know how you could do that.
Let's say I want to buy this game, which I do want to.
Yeah, you should. You guys should get it. I'd watch you guys play it.
It's $6, right? You're looking at $6. if I found $6, I'm like, sweet, I want to get this game. I would have to get on my bike, walk, or drive down to the bank where I keep my other money, and then I have to come back home and then go on Steam.
You gotta wait.
I gotta wait for it to process. It's not going to be in my account immediately, and I can't overdraft again.
Oh, that's not true. No, cash is immediate. If it was a
Not
check.
on weekends. Not on weekends. He would have to do this on a weekend if he's going to the bank.
If you went there between 9 and 5, Monday through Friday, and it was cash.
Kim, it's 6 something now. It's 6:16. If I go down now, Kim.
Yeah, but what if you're in Hawaii?
They're not going to process till tomorrow.
No. But Jeff, you wouldn't. This is what we're saying. You cannot do this during a weekday. Why are banks open when people have jobs? Like, what the fuck? I'm a person who makes money and I can't even go visit it during the day because they lock up the orphanage where my money lives at 5 o'clock.
I'm like, I call them. I'm just like, how's Benjamin doing? How's Mr. Washington doing? How's the whole crew?
How's Ulysses? I love Ulysses.
Yeah. Are they doing okay? Are they eating?
Put them on the phone.
Let me see them. Show me them.
Give me proof of life. Show me my money holding up today's newspaper.
Cut me off the corner of one of the 20s and send it to me in the mail so I know that they're safe. Kind of.
I've been doing this thing where I go to the bank, my local branch,
Your local
and
Michelle.
I walk in and I ask for $2 bill, and they fight me so hard.
What are they fighting you on?
Well, I'm sorry, we can't give you $2 bills unless you're a member of this institution. I say, I am. I'm a member of your credit union. You might recognize me from last week when I did the same thing.
So do you really want the $2 bills now? Or is it just like you want to go and you like asking for the $2 bills at this point?
I use them. So I give them as gifts a lot of the time. Like I'll put them, like a kid graduated from high school and lives on our block and he was valedictorian. So I gave him $23 because it's 2023. I don't actually know him. I feel like that's an appropriate amount for a stranger to give you when you graduate. But so I gave him.
It's also just a weird amount to give anybody. If you gave me $23, I'm like,
2020, he graduated from 2020, on 2023. So I gave him $23. So I gave him a 20 and a $1 bill and a $2 bill. And it makes it just a little bit cooler than like a 20 and 3 $1 bills. It's a cool gift. And then also
that's the minimum number of bills that you could use to achieve
it is.
that.
And he wrote me a little thank you note, and it was very nice. Anyway,
Here's a thank you
nerd. That's how you get to be an Eagle Scout and a valedictorian, is those nerds.
That's right.
I've never gotten a $2 bill from him.
No, you've never done anything $2 bill worthy. I once did a scavenger hunt with my brother and sister, and the prize was a $2 bill. And then a little bit later, I did another scavenger hunt, and the prize was 20 pesos. And that's just a fun thing that you can give to people that.
The novelty of the $2 bill far outweighs the value of the $2 bill.
Oh yeah. Okay, can we get another review? I'm sorry, I just really.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offset us from what we were doing.
I know. I'm sorry. I just.
But we have to talk about this review. We didn't even talk about it.
Let's give Kuto his obvious awards and praise and clown awards.
Yeah.
85 hours from the beta, must buy game, really fun, really cheap. I mean, what
else do you need?
This person actually wrote like a solid review.
If you don't buy this, what they are saying is you're an idiot. And they're right.
There's no reason to not buy it, aside from the whole bank $6 getting down there before 5 p.m. thing.
Getting distracted by $2 bills.
If you have 3 $2 bills, you can buy this game.
How the fuck am I going to get that on the weekend?
You have to go to 3 different banks to get those bills, man. They'll only give you one at a time.
It's so weird.
There's what I love is, Kim, that you know that. Also, that little plot hole.
I'm going to be one of those people that they have, they have like bad checks and they like post the bad check. There's going to be a picture of me.
Do not make change for this woman.
Walking it all casually. I'm like, so anyway.
Can I have a 10, a 5, 2 2s, and a 1?
They're hitting the alarm button like with the speed underneath.
Where is he? Why isn't he here? She's here again.
Kill her.
But yeah, no, this game, it really does, like, that sells it.
That sells it.
It's cheap, it's fun, it's got overwhelming support.
Yeah.
I've played it a bunch.
You will get a boner while playing it. I mean, it doesn't say that, but
it says fun characters.
$6, you could spend that on a cup of Starbucks coffee. Ugh.
Or a boba tea.
Or a boba tea. $6 doesn't even get you like a meal at McDonald's. The only thing it could get close to is when they have the $5.
That's not entirely true.
10-piece nugget meal, it's like $10, man.
You do the $1 meal, Mr. Rockefeller.
How'd you know about my rocket?
That's right. How about another review, though?
Okay. All right. This is from Steam user Goldie with 2 E's. Almost a really good game.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah. Oh, that's a
okay.
that's a
Go
start.
on.
That's a
There's
start.
more.
But suffers from some truly bullshit. Maybe it's
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4. No, it can't be bullshit.
1, 2, 3.
So
There's 7.
Effing matchmaking.
shitty.
Stupidity. That's not going to get blurred out though.
Shitty. No. Shitters. I'm sorry. Continue.
Maybe it's fuck all.
Okay.
Some truly fuck all matchmaking. That's better. In which we'll have you fighting absolute sweat leakers with pea shooters, which indeed undoes all the good.
Wait.
Kim, it's pretty okay. Let me just say it. I feel like I shouldn't need to. It's pretty plain.
Okay. So pea shooter, I get. Sweat leaker.
Absolute sweat leakers with pea shooters.
I think what they're saying.
Is it too hard? Is that what it's saying?
Sweat leaker.
So like it's a gamer, a capital G gamer. They're sweating as they
Really?
play.
Because I typed in sweat leaker into Google and it does not bring up anything regarding gamers.
Yeah,
on
it's
here.
a bunch of water bottles.
And then you get to the bottom of the page and it says that's all we got.
Yeah,
Google's like there's only 12 things when you type in sweat leaker. Here's all 12 of them.
Goldie,
Goldie just made something up.
Goldie, did you think this was something? Because it's not. I had to work pretty hard to get there.
Well, here's the funny thing is I typed in, I was like, well, maybe if you separate sweat leaker into 2 words and you get more water bottles, but then also down a little bit further at sweat leakers is like, I haven't watched Gangs of New York. I assume it's one of those gangs, where they have like the Hillside Boys and then like the Northtown Sweat Leakers or something along those lines.
And they have their jerseys have a picture of a guy sweating.
But I was gonna say if you Google sweat leaker as 2 words and not 1, it's also water bottle. So then you scroll down far enough, you will get to a website. I'm not gonna click it. It just says, well, sweating in general is less than glamorous. It's normal. Learn how to control your vaginal sweating. And it's a product. It's
at vaginalsweating.com.
Yeah, it's at Proof Period Underwear at shopproof.com. It's a 60-day leak-free guarantee. And not a lot of places can guarantee a 60-day leak-free.
Do you wear the same one for 60 days?
Yeah, what is they implying there?
That they will, I guess that your body will just hold on to all that sweat inside and will not leak it out.
I'm not a camel.
My vagina is a camel.
Yeah. I love that poem. It's my favorite.
I like, so my search led me to a Microsoft Word document where they refer to a weight room guru and sweat leaker, Lyle.
Wow.
Yeah. But
I think it's just somebody who goes hard. Somebody who goes hard in what they do.
That must be it. It must be somebody who's like a beefcake and you're shooting them with a pea shooter.
Yeah. So remember the first thing I said when I was like, they mean cat.
Nobody listens to you when you talk.
All right. Jeff, please continue with the review.
Yeah, there's another sentence. It says, so we got sweat leakers with pea shooters, which indeed undoes all the good. But when you're matched up with similarly skilled players, you can actually see the value of this game. So here's hoping the devs get on that shit fast. So their complaint is the game is good, but they got in matches with people who beat them.
Yes.
Yeah, game too hard, I lose. Game sucks.
I not win, me bad. Me not bad, game bad.
Counterpoint.
My controller is broken.
Counterpoint. I came to play shoot game, but I did play card game. That's their complaint.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing a game of cards, you lose if you're not got all the cards yet.
Yeah. Got to get all of them. That's the point of every card game is to get all 52 by the end.
That's right.
Catch them all.
Yeah. Just like Pokemon.
That's right. And by catch them, of course, spend money to open the pack.
Yeah.
And see the back. Because the only thing that matters in the pack is the back. Throw the rest in the trash.
Yeah, I don't care about the rest of it. Just give me the back.
Yeah. Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast is effectively an unregulated commodity that people gamble on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh.
How about another review, huh?
All right. From Steam Loser. Oh, Steam Loser. Ooh, that
Wow.
was
Why'd you
that was
do
a faux pas.
Rude.
That was not on purpose. That was an accident.
Okay, you're gonna have to cut that because that was rude.
Yeah, was
No, because
bad.
here's the reason why I said that is because it's Steam User Luxo. So it's the word that started with the letter L, and that kind of threw me off. So, anyways, from Steam User Luxo. I love the game, but I don't want to restart my game every 2 rounds because it bugs out. Parentheses, if you are not possible to queue, basically, and the search keeps interrupting as a duo. I don't know if it applies to solo queue too. Oh, and already encountered my first cheater. Damn. I want to know about this. I want to know about this cheater. Now, I want to know if this is an actual cheater or if this is the
If they
person who
just
beat
sucked
them.
real bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. That's hard to know.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
you shouldn't judge a game's merits on somebody else cheating in it.
Yeah, you should judge it by the content of its characters.
I do have to say that
Furries.
sometimes when I'm watching my son play Minecraft, I question if there are cheaters because like people will walk up to him and he's pretty good and they will hit him one time and he'll die. And he'll be like full armor and they have nothing and they just walk over dead. And
Well,
I think
she's a child. I mean, I don't really.
well, they don't know he's a child. They think he's Steve, just like everybody else.
Everyone is Steve.
Everyone-
Well, if everyone is Steve, it might be some sort of time cop rule where you can't interact with yourself.
Oh.
So
Oh,
true.
okay. And they're just like, die. Thunk.
Yeah, just die.
Okay. But yeah, I do suspect that there's cheating in games.
But you don't take that out on Minecraft. You don't go on Minecraft reviews.
Yeah,
and
I'm
be
not
like,
just like Minecraft sucks.
my son
'cause
got killed, so
hurt his feelings. Cheaters hurt his feelings.
What could you cheat at in this?
Well, you could be stronger than you should be.
with PvP games, I mean, there's like when I played Overwatch, you would occasionally shoot somebody and they take no damage.
I guess.
there's- I don't-
Okay, yeah. I guess what they're saying, like a hacker,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
doing
or
hacks.
either a hacker or somebody is like taking advantage of maybe something buggy the game does, like a thing that you're not supposed to do, but they can't fix everything before they ship. So
Well, like you could get certain cards. Like you could get better cards than other people.
or like a
Ooh,
dupe,
yeah.
like I mean, just think about it. Zelda's got the duping. Everyone's duping in Zelda.
That's
Wait, what are you
single.
What's duping?
Oh, Kim, you don't know about the duping?
'Cause, well, I'm not a cheater pumpkin eater.
In The
so
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, there's a thing, I think they patched this out, which is actually even weirder.
No, the new one. They found a new way to do it in the new.
Basically,
patch.
if you have an item and you want to get more of that item, there's a thing you can do where you just get more of that item.
without having to do the work for it.
Oh,
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who took advantage of that. And yeah, I get it. It's hard to collect all the luminous stones to upgrade your outfits. So
And also, it's a single player game, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
right. You're not cutting in front of anybody.
You're not getting an advantage over other people unless you just like. you
I
know.
didn't do that because I'm going to gamer heaven. When I
Right.
die.
Oh, those persons straight to gamer hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but that's the price to pay to gamer hell. You know, you burn out bright, you burn out quick, and yeah, I ended up in gamer hell. But gosh darn, my gamer score was high before I
it
went.
was high. It was almost 666 points. Anyway,
Yeah.
boy, so it's buggy a little bit, and there's cheaters.
I mean, it is still a new release game, and I don't know what buggy means to them. Like, maybe it's the same thing as the cheater.
Would it be more impactful if this was a negative review that just said I love the game? Because this is a negative review, just so we're clear. It's not a positive
Yeah.
review.
No, it's not positive.
But
It says I love the game, but I don't want to restart my game every 2 rounds because it bugs out.
yeah, so it's like, man, if you didn't explain why it was negative, that would actually be more fascinating to me. It's like, what is about because it's like, in spite of these things that are clearly frustrating, they still love this game.
So there's enough serotonin being pumped out amidst the cheaters.
Amidst the cheaters, amidst the bugs.
For a game to have a cheater in a multiplayer component,
Yeah.
like that sucks, but you're not going to Overwatch World Finals. Like,
No.
unfortunately, you're just going to find people who do that. And
Kim's been
You can't be-
quiet for such a long time that it leads me to believe that either she left or is really
I'm still
reading
here.
about
I'm-
item duping in Zelda.
she's probably researching her bit that's coming up soon.
Yeah, might
Oh no!
be
Actually,
true.
it's as good. It's as good as it's gonna be. You guys, you gave me 15 minutes. It's flushed out.
Do we want to do anything more with Luxo's review, or do we feel we've gotten all of the pearls
I
from
think
this
that we've
particular
juiced it.
oyster?
Yeah, we juiced it pretty hard.
Well, then you know what
Yeah.
else?
It's a big sweat leaker, this one. so
Yeah, we leaked that sweater.
Let's take a
we
quick.
leaked the sweater. It
Let's
definitely
take
has a different vibe than sweat leaker.
Let's take a
Yeah.
quick break and come back and enjoy more fun comedy where we figure out games to play.
Okay.
I might actually play this game.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys really should. I would love to see
looks
it.
sick. Yeah. It came out yesterday. Jeff, now's the time.
What about Among Us? Well, that was a good game, wasn't it?
It was, but
We play that on our phones, and you have to have like a group of friends, like more than just us, to kind of really get the most out of it. You gotta have
There
like,
are people who have more friends than us.
yeah, people who have like 7 friends.
okay, you're counting
Oh.
coworkers. If you're 7 more
I'm not counting. None of my coworkers know what video
No, I mean
games
like
are.
them. They must be counting coworkers.
You
Yeah.
yeah,
count
maybe.
coworkers if you have 7 friends.
The only people who play Among Us with a full squad are streamers. my
Yeah,
assumption.
and by the way, those aren't friends. Those are work acquaintances.
I bet a high school and middle school students, because they have classes of like 18. That's like a lot of kids.
Well,
yeah, if I would do my, because they do their phones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to know about fucking Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the game, the Cahoots. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I've heard of it.
So are we back from our commercial break?
Yeah, we can be.
That was
Okay.
a good ad that played. We don't really have ads.
Yeah,
but
we
if there
don't.
was an ad.
If they, I mean,
After that ad, I really want to go eat it.
Squarespace is a little fast and loose with their monetization. I bet you Squarespace is basically an AI. If we just were like, hey, we're a podcast, can we have money, please? They would just be like, yeah, fuck it. Here you go.
We'll get that one that, what is it? There's like Fade Grips where it's like you could get sponsored.
I don't
and it's
want
like
Fade Grips. I want
4% off of your purchase.
I
of Fade
want Raid
Grips.
Shadow Legends.
Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. That's the
I
one.
want.
What about that green juice? That green juice seems all right.
Which one's the green juice?
They advertise the green juice.
Okay, there's so many juices that are
That's a-
green. Which one are
It's
you
just
talking
called
about?
green juice.
What?
I don't know.
Green juice is made from people, Kim. Be careful.
It's people.
Green juice. So,
Anyway.
so what are we doing next? Do we have
Are
another?
we going to get
review?
wrecked or do you want me to tell you a little bit about
Well, there's a
tell you a little bit about myself?
What?
Kim's bit. What's the name of Kim's bit again?
It's called Shut Up. I have a theory. Okay, so I call this episode the laziest theory of all time.
Okay.
I feel like
And
we're
it
gonna be.
is.
I feel like we're gonna be using this one again in the future.
Yeah.
The good guy is actually the bad guy.
Okay.
So this is a long running. This is just a absolutely hack.
What if we're the Walking Dead?
Yeah, exactly. It's back to that, and he was dead the whole time. Like I could do a whole segment on he was dead the whole time, but today's will be starting with Animal Crossing, which we did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Nook is the bad guy. Obviously, he's a capitalist. He's a bad guy. You're trapped in his servitude. He's a bad guy. He's always talking in the dark. He's a bad guy.
Mm-hmm. He pulled that gun that one time.
Bad
He's a
guy.
bad guy. Yeah.
Bad
Guy. So it's just like these things are obviously plot mechanisms, but it's on the trail of gamers want to be like, oh, but have you ever thought of it like this? It's like, yes, of course we thought about it like that because that's the stupidest like.
Everyone's
Okay.
thought of it like that
Yeah.
before. That's
Now, Kim,
it's not a new thing.
Now, we gave notes last time on this bit where you were going to get a bone with some meat on it for Jeff and I to do something.
Okay. Link is the bad guy.
Oh no.
Okay, Link is the bad guy.
Yeah,
Why?
Link is
Why?
the bad guy.
No. Shut up. Kim can't. Shut up. Kim has a
Shut
theory,
up.
but shut up. I have a theory now about the thing that Kim has said. Now, Jeff, I think Link could be the villain if you think about it from the context that it's all he does a lot of killing. Link does a lot of killing. He goes to monster houses and kills them.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. They're usually sitting there, just hanging out.
Well, and you think about it, he kills them, and then we all are like, oh no, the blood red moon, oh, monsters are coming back. I think actually maybe that the person who's doing the blood red moon, which I'm not going to talk about in the game, the spoilers and stuff, they're the good guy. They brought all those
Yeah.
monsters back.
Yeah.
Resurrection.
They resurrected like
Second
Jesus.
chances. Yeah, they're
If
basically
Jesus bringing things back to life is wrong, I don't want to be
then
right.
these monsters don't want to be right.
Yeah, they don't want to be right. They want to get
What is-
right with Christ, which they are.
What are some other villainous things?
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, I got other villainous things that the Link do. In Ocarina of Time, he broke into a castle. That was his whole job. And he found a lady, and the lady, he agreed to fuck up a dude that they didn't like because he wore a cape. Fuck that. A ginger in a
Yeah.
cape is not just a bad guy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Well, basically, beyond the killing, he just walks around and break shit all the time.
How much is how much is a jar?
Oh, it's got to be a lot of that.
$12?
It's definitely worth more than what's fucking in it. 1 rupee.
I'm looking at it from the angle of Link's breaking into these archaeological sites, effectively these old ruins, and pilfering them.
Yeah, smash.
Of all their
belongs
goods.
in a museum.
But yes, exactly. He just goes into these like perfectly pristine ruins.
These are mine. This is
Mine
mine
now.
now.
Couldn't you just reach your hand in and grab the rupee? Do you have to break every jar?
They couldn't do that with the Wii remote. The technology was there. We could have brought Link to the future.
Could've.
Oh, could you imagine? Like they could make a whole game of you just reaching your hand into a jar and pulling out a pickle.
Yeah, and if you hit the sides, you lose, much like Operation.
Yeah.
Now,
and then
now
obviously,
there's a game.
yeah, that's a great. I have Operation for Star Wars. It's great.
What do you
So
operate on?
what's the so
Jar Jar?
Three PO. C3PO is operating on R2D2.
on their anniversary?
Yeah.
So what are the reasons that this theory has that Link's the villain? Because I think Jeff and I got him.
No, you really got him. Basically, the other thing is that like he always shows up, and after long periods of peace, suddenly just shit hits the fan, and his actions in some of the games cause bad things to happen in other timelines.
So he's like Batman. It's like you're the reason all these villains are popping up is because you're inciting
he's the
them.
bad guy. Batman, he's on my list. Fuck that guy.
Batman's also a bad guy.
Capitalist.
Yeah. Bad. Yeah, capitalist.
He's
Could use all that money.
he could have used all of that money, and instead he's just going to play. He's not a serious person.
Oh, can I just say also, just thinking of Batman, for all the Batman fans out there.
All the bad heads out there.
I gotta say, never read a Batman comic book or seen a Batman anything and really been like, God, that guy's rich. Like, I know he's supposed to be like super duper rich. I know he's got like a building and stuff, but like they don't really do his richness, which makes me worry about how rich he really is.
You think he's got some money troubles?
I think he's got maybe some money
Think
troubles,
the
but I
bank's
think
going to repo the mobile?
the mobile.
Somewhat,
yeah,
I mean, like,
get the-
unless Batman went to like Universal Technical Institute, he has to get the Batmobile serviced somewhere.
Right. So what? He shows up to like Jiffy Lube in his full bat suit and is just like,
I want a full synthetic.
That's a good commercial for Jiffy Lube right there.
fine. I could spin around the air filter myself.
I'm just saying, Batman. I read an article recently where there was like some like community church or something somewhere that bought up all of the medical debt for like the town that it was in, because you could do that for less than what the actual medical debt is for. So it bought it up and then it burned it so that it was not a thing anymore. Batman, you could buy up all the medical debt for all of Gotham.
oh yeah,
Batman could pay for my Batman. Batman could.
But then he's paying to heal the people that he himself punched very hard.
Yeah.
And then
Think, Jeff.
so leading to Lara Croft is the bad guy.
Now Lara Croft that's obvious.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw she locked her butler in a freezer one time. I was there.
I did it.
You fucking were.
I led her to that
Why
action.
did they
but it was
let us do that?
Yeah, she generally engages in unnecessarily violent acts.
and she kills wildlife.
She does.
They didn't do anything.
She kills a wolf. The first time you see her, she kills a wolf.
Yeah, she tases museum guards. Like, what the fuck? Those guys are docents. They're just there to tell you about the art.
Do museums don't have real guards? Do they? I don't know if they do.
Well, the guards are there, but they're purely there to stop the statues from coming to life that will leave.
And they're also to say, excuse me, don't lean on that.
The lady who works at Securitas, who's at the museum, like, this is a job. She's not going to put her life on the line to protect like some local weirdo's obsession with like crying clown pictures.
I may have died and my lineage ends with me, but this painting that a grown man mixed his jism in with some red food coloring will live forever.
Ew.
Not all, Jeff, that's some art, but not all of it.
That's most art.
Well,
Just the jism art.
Yeah, okay, you don't know how much semen is in the paint products that you use, so shut up.
Cut to
Okay.
Gen Z
anyway,
reacts to the amount of
so much semen. Well, basically, she's very similar to Batman. She's a famous millionaire archaeologist. She does not need to be stealing things from tombs and tasing innocent people and just generally being shitty to everybody. Tails is the bad guy.
Okay, what? Miles Prower.
Yes.
Tails is
Tails.
the
Okay, he's a bad guy because he's an affront to God since he has two tails.
No. We can't do that. Okay.
It's not that easy.
Tails? What is Jeff? Come on, help me with this. What would Tails is?
Is Tails the bad guy because he purposefully limits Sonic's good doing by being a slow piece of shit?
No. That we can't.
No, I'll wait.
We can't do that one.
Okay.
Maybe it's the Tails.
Is it because he dated a minor? Is that it? Yeah, that was the fan fiction, right?
That was
He's
fan
a minor
fiction. Yeah,
too,
that doesn't
though.
count.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not canon.
The
Yeah.
does he do like a lot of? I feel like he does a lot of like sort of goose chasey blue sky experiments with chaos emeralds and like accidentally summons in like, I don't know, Shadow or Mechasonic or some shit.
I mean, he's an inventor. I know
He's
that.
an inventor.
It has something to do with his venture.
He has a lot of so one of the things that people are like, oh, he has a lot of similarities to Eggman. And in like Sonic Boom, he and Eggman bond a lot over their similarities.
Is he a young Eggman? Does he turn into
I don't think he
Eggman?
turns into Eggman. I think that they're just saying like Eggman is clearly the bad guy, but how is Eggman any different than Tails in his experimentations and things?
If Eggman
You
looked
know,
like Tails,
we're
would
not
we hate
so
Eggman?
different, you and I.
Yes, exactly,
You're a
exactly.
fox with multiple tails, and I am a scientist genetically bred with an evil egg, a rotten egg.
I'm a bad
also,
egg.
Tails is also doesn't wear clothes.
Naked all the time.
Naked constantly.
One thing that I actually like latched onto with these theories, because there's multiple theories. Tails has a tracker that he's implanted in Sonic so that he's always just shows up wherever Sonic is. He knows where Sonic is. He finds him.
Okay, but you do that for kids though.
Yeah, but it's part of a larger issue of him being dangerously obsessed with Sonic, and he has to be his best friend. And this idea that like he's actually evil and will hurt people if they come close to him. And must be number one, and he won't let anybody else close to Sonic. And he dislikes
okay,
Amy.
let's hold on a second. Here's what I know about Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know much about that little.
Do you know his real name?
Ogilvy.
Yeah, holy fuck, man. Yeah, it's Ogilvy.
Sonic. Here's what I know about Sonic. One, his name is Ogilvy. Two,
And
we
he
have
has
the same
birthdays,
birthday.
yeah.
Three, if literally anything in that game except Tails touches Sonic, he blows up and loses all his rings.
That's true.
Yeah. Huh.
But is that by design?
Huh,
Did Tails do that? Yeah. Well,
Yes.
Tails is subject to the same. Oh shit! They are subject to the same grim curse.
Is Tails?
Well,
Tails
of course,
is the
you
mom.
would drink the poison so that the other person drinks the poison because they see you drink it, so it's safe, right?
That's interesting.
It's no. So I don't know if you remember the Sixth Sense, but is Tails the mom at the end of Sixth Sense, and Sonic is the little girl that the mom's keeping sick so that she can have her there close.
So Tails is keeping Sonic sick.
Sonic can't touch. Sonic is like Rogue, but instead of like not being.
Also, that was not the motivation with the little girl and the sixth set and the mom. The mom was killing those girls. She'd already killed one of them, and she was killing the second one so that she wouldn't have kids anymore.
I don't remember that part. I thought the mom was just keeping her sick so that she would like basically get sympathy and have the daughter at home.
What did you think the Sixth Sense was about, Jeff?
I thought it was about ghosts.
I mean, it was a little about ghosts. Yeah.
I thought. Wait, I didn't know. Did the mom kill multiple girls? I haven't watched this movie in a long time.
Yeah, she killed. That's
Spoilers.
Oh, spoiler. So
Spoilers
anyway,
for a 30-year-old
the boy
movie.
that sees the dead, what's his name? Goes and sees the dead people. The one with the three, Hallie Joe Alsman, goes and
he goes to the funeral.
He goes to the funeral,
whatever.
and the dead girl, the one that's dead, has him go find a VHS tape that she had made that she's taping her dolls doing a scene, and the mom walks in.
I remember that part. Yeah.
And
the mom pours like some shit, like rat poison or whatever in her soup.
Into her soup, and then she eats it.
She's keeping her sick.
Right.
She's keeping her, but she gave her too much, and she died, or she just died from just too much happening over time.
But then somebody at the funeral says, "Oh my gosh! And did you hear the other one's getting sick too? Oh, I know, it's so sad."
Because there was still another little girl.
There was a second little girl, yeah, and so she was
still
alive.
alive.
How is that gossip? Yeah. How would you know that?
Well, because she's.
Have you heard? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God, you don't know parents. We gossip about everything. Bayonetta is the bad guy.
Well, she's a witch.
She's an anti-hero, but also the internet argues that she's extremely rude and she kills angels, or like the amount of shitty that she doesn't make up for the good that she does.
And she's a woman.
And she's a
And
woman. I hate her so much. And you know that about me.
Yeah, you don't like Bayonetta. So this is the thing, right? I just don't think you don't like Bayonetta because it's like Bayonetta is like your friend that you keep around because you don't like. You know what I mean? Like you have a friend that like I don't like hanging out with Bayonetta, but
Bayonetta was like created by AI. It was like, what if we did a video game with a woman? Oh, and she has boobs. Oh, and let's play Frank Sinatra. That's fantastic.
that is. Listen, can I just say that's what art is? I don't know much, but I know that.
Wait, yeah, but where's the semen?
We'll figure it out.
Where's the beef?
Yeah.
2023, where's the semen?
Okay, I got a short one, and then I'm going to end on the big one, which I can't believe. If you guys can't figure it out, So the other little one is Pac-Man is the bad guy. So he's
Pac-Man is
the ghosts are just defending themselves. He is clearly a monster.
The ghosts have already seen and experienced death, and they cannot rest because Pac-Man will not
unless the ghosts can only relive the sweet agony of life by being eaten.
Yeah. And then he's the hero. Okay, but the number one
is it Mario?
It's Mario. It's Mario. Go on. Continue.
I mean, Mario is like he invaded this kingdom and literally like that's denizens. He is just smushing all over the place,
killing them.
I mean, like with all the fan fiction and art and stuff that I've commissioned and seen on the internet, maybe Princess Peach actually likes it with Bowser. I don't know.
Well, you only get the one side of the story.
Yeah.
Is like Mario is going to save her. But
maybe she could save herself. I don't know.
She has powers. I don't know why he's got to go save her.
We saw the Mario movie.
I didn't. Shh.
I didn't see it.
We didn't.
But I know about
I'm sorry. We didn't see the Mario movie.
Yeah. So
I did. That's interesting.
Okay. Yeah. No, you haven't seen it. It was going to be $20. I didn't want to pay for it, or $30 maybe.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's like $25.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay for it.
Well, the point is, I can see Mario being cast as the villain just because a lot of what he does is he ruins a lot of like weddings and proposals. We very rarely see Princess Peach get kidnapped. That seems like revisionist history, actually.
Yeah. It's like, she's not here. She must have been kidnapped.
He takes away people's agency.
He does.
Yeah.
Is what he does.
Well, and also like he's a bad friend. Like he'll let Yoshi die to get where he needs to go. He's terrible to Luigi. He invites his enemies to parties and then he fights them.
Yeah. We came in over to Mario. He wanted us all to come over to a party. It's weird. And he's drunk already when everyone arrives.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, what, are you coming to my house to try to fuck around? Let's go. And he throws down his shit. And he wants to fight.
He like calls out everyone's like kind of secrets out loud and it kind of embarrasses him. He's just like, "Oh, Koopa, I remember when you kissed a Luigi the other day." And they're just like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?"
Dude, you said that. You said that you didn't see that.
Yeah, you said you and then
what about the time that the Princess of Daisy called you drunk and told you that she really actually hated Luigi? That's hard. That's a hard thing to think about. Like, wow.
And who's gonna stop him? He's Mario.
Yeah, he's too strong. He's not the superstar.
Mario's the jock.
Yeah,
he's got big jock energy. You don't think he does, but that's a mustachioed man there.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Mario.
I picked in high school and now I'm a plumber here. Hey,
Let
what's
me
this?
hit
A new
this here
land?
jukebox. Hey, do a little bit of funds here.
The last point that the internet made that Mario is the bad guy is that he's a bad driver.
Only when I play him.
Yeah.
I would say being a bad driver is a bad thing to be. It's not.
It doesn't make you a bad person.
It's not like it's unethical.
No, but he's a bad driver in the way where like there's a merge lane, and instead of taking the opportunity early when he should be merging from the right into the left lane to go with traffic, he fucking tries to edge himself in, going as far ahead as he can before forcing somebody to hit their brakes so he can get one fucking car ahead of the line.
Also,
that's Mario. It's a bad driver.
When I think about it a little further, he does throw a bunch of shit out of the back of his car to get you in trouble. Like, I guess if somebody was like in front of me, like throwing bombs at me as I was driving, I would be like, that person is evil.
Is he really a doctor? I don't think he is.
No.
Dr. Mario and Mario are separate people.
That's canon, actually. Yeah, they're not the same.
Canon?
Yeah, they're different people.
Yeah. It's Dr. Mario - Proctor.
All right.
Dr. Proctor?
So when he married his good husband, Mr. Proctor, they combined names. Yeah, it's a modern romance.
That's awesome.
They hyphen it. Yeah. So how about a review of Friends of Friends now?
Yeah, one more
All
friends versus friends. Give it to me.
Good job, Kim. That was
Yeah,
a very
good job,
good theory one.
Thank
that
you.
you did.
Shut up.
All right.
Shut up.
Okay, I can keep going. All right. This is from Steam user Ridge Racer, which is also a video
that's a game.
Yeah, it's a game. So they must know games. It says, quote, Yu-Gi-Oh, but with guns.
I like
That's so fun.
Ridge Racer, can I go back and say instead of this being Neon White and Hearthstone, it's Yu-Gi-Oh with guns? Because that's fucking pretty good.
Yeah, they did a better review than you did, but
Hey,
that's why
yeah.
we do this.
That's
Is
why
you go
we
to
do it.
you do the research.
Yeah.
This is
I
why,
don't-
this is
I
why
don't
we
do
this.
This is why we do this.
I don't do the reviews. I do the finding.
Yeah, you gotta find those reviews because
That's right.
what people have to say is better than what you have to say.
Uh-huh.
We're just the town crier for your good words.
Hear ye, Yu-Gi-Oh with
No.
guns.
Here's one from Steam user bashed ya/drain.gang. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it doesn't lead anything weird. I really like the colors, and they spelled colors with a U in there.
Across the pond, eh?
Gonna dox them with that. Really like the colors and the sounds and the characters, but the gameplay gets boring after about 30 minutes, and the whole idea about having to earn XP to unlock more of the game just completely turns
That
me
is
off.
a wild complaint to leverage at a video game.
This is boring after 30 minutes because I hate progression.
Yeah, that's a video game thing. Like, listen, we
Right.
all do this.
Second
We all
one.
buy the game.
Yeah, step 1, you take $6. Step 2, go to bank. Step 3, input. Step 4, come back home. Step 5, buy game.
You get game and play game. You need experience to really get game. You know what I mean? Like to be in game, you need
Yeah.
more experience, right? We know this. These are facts. So that this person's upset, like, I'm mad this game's a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Good to know there is XP and I can unlock stuff by earning it. That's that appeals to my lizard brain that loves XP.
I love XP.
The first time I heard the concept, I was like, fuck, that hits real good.
Honestly, and I mean this, if my employer told me that they'll give me a small raise or I can start accruing XP, I would be like,
fuck, you gotta go for the XP.
I could cash out that XP in 3 years and I could level up.
I want people to know I want XP. Like I want people to know that I am, because I am the better employee and I want it to be represented in my XP.
That's right.
I mean, XP is so big that they gamify everything outside of video games now with XP.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everywhere.
We love numbers. We love it when they get bigger. And
Yeah.
more importantly, we love it when the fact that they got bigger got us stuff, like more game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this person also might be 6 years old, since the first part of this begins with, I really like the colors and the sounds. And
I
the
like
characters.
turtles. I'm sorry. Can we, you want to do one more?
Yeah, Jeff. Then we can
do one
finish
more?
out our
All right.
show's grim work.
All right. This is from Steam user Matthew Gaming. I'm not a furry. 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 I'm not a furry.
It's starting to lose its meaning, actually.
Furry. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry, and that's the last one.
Really? There's no, I
think
thought there
this
would be something at the end that maybe they were a furry.
I think we're supposed to maybe assume
All Jack
They
and
might be a
all
furry.
Jack and no play. What is it? All work and all make Jack a
Yeah.
furry.
and then Jack's like, I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry.
Yeah, it's the early bird catches the furry.
Well, that was the last one. So yeah. So that's, I think, something important to take away.
If it's between this or Gollum's fucking $65.
Gollum is $65.
That doesn't seem right.
This is a bad game in many ways. But this one, boy, it's a refreshing thing we talked about today. This game looks fucking cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna show all these noobs. I'm gonna get on there and get real good and beat them.
Thank you for listening to our program, Listen to Player 2. Do you guys have any actual recommendations for people? For the people?
You know what? I play it every day, and I don't even think about it sometimes. It's on my phone. I still play Marvel Snap.
Isn't that just like, is that like Bejeweled but with Marvel characters?
That's like Marvel Puzzle Quest is what you're thinking
Oh,
of, Kim.
excuse me.
Marvel Snap is it's like a digital collectible card game. Matches can be like 3.5 minutes long, so it's good when you're going to the bathroom. And it's the mobile game I play, and I've continued playing it since it came out. And if you like it, it's still good. and it can still be frustrating, but it is fun to get beaten by somebody and see their strategy and be like, I'm going to try that. And you go and try it on someone else and ruin their day.
That is a great thing that you have provided for us, Jeff. Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
Better than we remembered. Kim, do you have anything to tell us about?
Well, you know what? If we're going to do games we still play on our phone, I still play Pokemon Go every single day.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It consistently adds. I will say there are major flaws to the game to the point where I'm just like, this is stupid. I don't want to do this anymore. But it does consistently add things. It needs to let some things go.
Oh,
I think is the problem. But
like Pikachu.
Pikachu is the worst Pokemon. But anyway.
What?
Oh, Pikachu's the worst. I mean, there's a lot of bad Pokemon, so I'm not going to say he's the worst, but he's,
You did
bottom.
just say he's the worst. You
40.
can't stand by your
I know.
convictions.
Pikachu is the Imagine Dragons of Pokemon.
I don't believe they're real.
Imagine Dragons?
Yeah.
The band?
You ever see him?
I've never seen him.
No, I haven't. And I've never listened to him, so try not to.
Yeah. I'm going to, I've been just deep in the cut of Tears of the Kingdom. And can I just say, and I will spoil this part. When you start the game, you get a quest to go to 4 places to get the 4, temples done. You should do that. If you think you should put it off because Breath of the Wild poisoned the well and made you think that after those 4, you're done with the game, that is incorrect. You should go do them.
Do the things.
That game is fucking good. I don't know if everyone has a Switch.
You'll get it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a shared experience, even though it's single player. It's kind of like it's like when Skyrim came out, or even like Elden Ring,
But better.
I haven't talked about this, but at the end of the year, we're going to have to do a Game of the Year episode, and it's going to be a wild experience when we do it. When we know this game's going to win.
Gollum's going to come back around, and he's going to get
Gollum's going to come back in a big way, baby. I'm also going to recommend something else that's not a game. It is a video on YouTube, which sounds like a stupid thing to recommend.
It's like a game without buttons.
Recommend
no
it.
buttons on that one.
There is a YouTubesman, creator, British fellow, goes by the name Power Pack. 2 words, PAK, Power Space Pack, has a video called myhouse.wad, Inside Doom's Most Terrifying Mod. It is a documentary / let's play of the coolest, most bonkers level ever made for the original Doom. Like 1992 Doom. Like someone made a custom level for it, and it's one of the craziest things that anyone has ever experienced. It's a very good documentary. It's legitimately scary. The documentary is not scary, but the thing they're talking about is scary in a very profound way. It's a very interesting, and I recommend everyone check it out.
Cool.
It's Power Pack.
Okay.
myhouse.wad, Inside Doom's Most Terrifying Mod.
We love content.
It's a long one. It's good if you have to take walks or something or have a commute.
Content.
It's good to have on.
Content. I like content.
I hate the word content. It's just been...
Sorry, man. Would you prefer I say moist?
We used to call it art. When we decided it was quantity over quality. It was quantity over quality.
Yeah. Anyway.
Now, how about one final one, Jeff?
One final review?
To be so bold.
Okay, this one I think is... this one encompasses all the reviews that I've read today. So it's from Steam user Possum Time, which is interesting because today, Danielle, a gift I got her earlier, it's from a website called Derp Tiles, which you should go look at. It's very cute. It's a backpack, but it's a possum.
Oh, nice.
I put a photo in chat.
I saw that and I was like, what the hell is that?
It's a little backpack, but it's on top of cowboy.
Oh,
so.
I didn't know what that was. Okay.
Yeah, so it gets a backpack. It's got straps. Anyways, it's from Steam user Possum Time review. It says, furry and gay, A+++++++.
Aw, that's great.
Works.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that covers it all.
My name is Jojo.
My name is Jeff.
And my name is Kim. And Drain Gang is my real mom and dad.